Welcome to this Windows Technology and Computer channel. We're going to talk in this video a bit about different little things that people are baffled when I look at the comments. Okay, the first one, what is TPM 2.0? Once again, it's a trusted platform module. It's a chip that is in the motherboard or on the board. It's not software. It's not in the BIOS or anything. It's really a chip that is there for security reasons. It's a little surprising that Microsoft is asking such a chip to be present, and that's why we're talking about, we know manufacturers will have to have it, but maybe is it going to be the case? You know, one of the interesting things that happens is that if you want to have Windows 11 and test it next week, insider bills are going to arrive. And the insider team said, well, if you don't have minimum requirement, you're still going to be able to test Windows 11. So obviously it works. And obviously it would be able to work on most Windows 10 machines. But they did say that at the end of the insider build, what's going to happen when Windows 11 becomes official is that they will actually remove you from Windows 11 if you don't have the minimum requirements. So TPM 2.0 is a chip. Some boards might have the place to have a chip and you can just install it. It depends on what age your board is and what technology is used. One of the other things you got to understand about your PC, because that's one comment I see so much. My PC is 6 months old and it's not even compatible. I don't get it. It's brand new. Or a year old. It's brand new. Remember that when you buy a PC, and this is where for a lot of people it gets difficult to really know what you have. You have to check what are the technology, the generations of the CPU, and what you have. And it's easy for a vendor, for a store, for even an IT guy that's kind of a little shady, to sell you what looks like a powerful machine, but in reality you have old technology in it. Often it goes with price. If you paid less than $1,000 for your computer, you might have older technology, unfortunately. Those $500 PCs, you're getting, you know, older generation CPUs, older generation motherboards. And even though they might be powerful and they do what you want to do, it isn't the latest technology. So you have a PC that's 7 or 8 months old, runs fine, but it does not have the requirements because it's older technology and they didn't put that, the requirements are not there. So age, so when somebody posts, I got this PC in 6 months, it's new. And they already are, you know, well, the age of your PC doesn't mean anything at all. There are PCs out there that are 5 years old that have all the minimum requirements for this. It has often to do with how much you paid. For example, my mini PC that I showed you that said it didn't pass the test for minimum requirement, the one that has Windows 11 on it right now, that PC, I have it, I've been using it for what, 3 or 4 months? So for all of you, that would be technically a new PC. But when you look at its specifications, it's actually a mini PC with a 6th generation CPU. We're at 11, if not 12th generation CPUs in Intel right now. So that means it is decent, it works well, but it's technology dated many years ago. So that's why it's not compatible, even though it's just 3 months old. The new one that I purchased that's arriving today is a much more advanced. It's a 9th generation CPU. And that one has everything, but it's more expensive. My gaming laptop, the one you see here that I actually have done the test, is where you see that this one passes the test, of course. This is a 7-month-old gaming laptop. But this laptop is an advanced laptop, has one of the latest Ryzen 7 CPUs. You know, it came out last year. That CPU is a CPU from last year. And there's a lot of the technologies inside that are really brand new technologies, plus the graphics adapters a powerful adapter does meet the requirement for DirectX 12. So these are all things that mean, maybe your PC is not passing the test because it has older technologies in it. Maybe it has all the requirements. Some I've seen saying, hey, I got TPM 2.0. It still says no. Well, check your graphics adapter. Maybe it's not powerful enough. These are all things to consider, and it's difficult to realize unless you're, a tech enthusiast that looks at all the technology out there. It is difficult to realize what you're purchasing is recent or fairly recent or maybe even old technology. And that's why the age of your PC doesn't mean anything when it comes to does it have what it takes to run something. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.